here's another thing from the Bleacher Report. Every team's move to make now. For the Browns, they say get ready to pitch Kirk Cousins. And they say if Cousins is cut, remember, Kirk Cousins has a no-trade clause. He can force his way out of the Falcons by being cut, and it would be a Russell Wilson type of deal in the free agency. Now, the question will be, when you look at it, Jeff, we don't know what his relationship with Kevin Stefanski was like. We assume it was pretty good. And is there somebody else? Does he want to go back to, Minnesota? If Minnesota doesn't want to pay Sam Darnold, does he want to go back there because J.J. McCarthy is coming off an injury? So it's not like Kirk Cousins' only option is going to be the Browns, but there is the relationship with Kevin Stefanski.
Certainly there's a relationship there. The things you're going to think is, will Kirk Cousins next year, will he be a little bit more healthy? Will he have a little bit more mobility? Those were things that certainly hampered him this year. I know there's some reports that maybe, Atlanta felt like there was just nothing left, and if that's the case, let's not go praising Atlanta for saying, let's make the switch. You were the one that signed him to the deal. But yes, Kirk Cousins can very much similarly do what Derek Carr did, with the Raiders and said, I'm not going where you want me to go. I'm going to go where I want to go. So therefore, yes, you have to release me. And look, Kirk Cousins, and you tell me it's less than $2 million, regardless. And if you say it's a wild card, we don't know what he has left. I would rather spend almost $2 million on a guy I'm not sure what he has left, as opposed to, putting $250 into a guy that it would take in time off. Yes, Deshaun Watson had a more impressive track record at the time. It's certainly a name to look at, but then, of course, there are other options. If you're Kirk Cousins, do you want to go play in Northeast Ohio at what will be 37 years old and your body isn't what it used to be? Are you going to look to say, hey, I'll just take a really nice backup job, hey, in Detroit Lions or, something where maybe I don't have to play very often, but when I do, I'm in a good position to do so. The relationship was pretty good as far as playing. When Kirk was with Coach Stefanski, completion percentage was high. Found a way to excel with Coach Stefanski. Certainly, his last game when the two of them together wasn't that great. A playoff game in San Francisco. San Francisco was dominant at the time. It's certainly one of the big names you're going to look at right now. But I mean, you're in a point now where if you're the Browns, you're bringing in minimum 2 quarterbacks. My guess would be 3. And, do you want to go a Kirk Cousins route? Do you want to kick the tires on a Daniel Jones, draft a quarterback as well? Yes, it is the most important position in the NFL, but the Browns basically have to throw as many darts at it as possible. Yes, you currently hold the number 3 overall pick in this draft, which probably would put you in position to take one of the top 2 guys. But, you're not just going to draft the guy to say you drafted a quarterback, especially, I'm not saying they're on life support as far as their job security is concerned, but they're also not, in high favor as far as their job security is concerned either.